My name is Brianna. This is going to be my oral presentation for our drama class. I decided to discuss how COVID-19 has impacted my life. Congratulations, everybody. We are 1 month and 2 days on shelter in place. The curve seems to be definitely dropping. I have been kind of keeping track of where we are in stats, and it definitely does not seem like we were impacted as much as politicians and officials had thought we were going to be, so that is great news. The unfortunate news is not knowing when we are going to be done with shelter in place. I kind of find it difficult and hard to hear like when we are going to be ending the shelter in place. I do understand that we have the date of May 5th. However, it's definitely has potential to get extended, just like the first shelter in place order. So COVID-19 has impacted me in several different ways. First, I would like to discuss how it has impacted me work-wise. So I am a medical assistant. I am a healthcare worker. However, I do work for a non-essential business. I do work for a plastic surgery office, so I am considered non-essential. On March 16th, my hours got cut tremendously. I started going from working 40 hours a week to only working 6 to 12. Obviously, financially, that has impacted me a lot. I did, of course, apply to unemployment and got reduced hours. However, that still doesn't ever seem to be enough. Over 1 million people have applied to the unemployment. So they definitely have their hands full. I have not heard anything back in regards to getting any payment. However, I am hoping that it is soon because unfortunately I do have a rent to pay, I have a car payment, I also have groceries and my animals to feed. So I'm definitely financially feeling the impact on COVID-19. And I'm sure a lot of people are. That stimulus check did help. However, it stimulated me to get groceries. So I did want to discuss that. Socially, I feel like at this time we are already at an age where socially we don't communicate person to person very often. I do have that sense of that communication sometimes needs to be face to face. However, I feel like we are in a time where we can use Zoom, there's Instagram Live, we're able to communicate, messenger apps, and everything like that. So I don't think socially it has impacted me too much. I'm usually like a homebody anyways. So I don't go to large social gatherings really. Those seem to give me anxiety. So this whole shelter in place has not been too bad in regards to socializing. I do have to say it has given me a larger amount of anxiety. Just the whole idea of not knowing what's going to happen is definitely the scariest part in my opinion. There's different aspects to the whole COVID-19 of not knowing if you have the disease. The whole idea that you don't see any symptoms for 2 to 14 days is definitely like mind-boggling to me. I have been practicing social distancing. I have decided that I would be the person to get the groceries besides my spouse, just because he does have asthma, so he's compromised. So I don't want to risk that. However, I do realize that me going grocery shopping has potential to increase his risk and my risk. However, how are you supposed to get the essentials if no one's going to be able to risk? Family-wise, I have not been able to see my family since shelter in place has started. My grandma has had a stroke in between COVID-19 starting, so it definitely breaks my heart that I am not able to be there for her during this time. She's 87, she's the sweetest thing ever, so it's definitely impacted me like that, and that I can't see my family, I can't help them. My mom lives in Oregon, so obviously there's no traveling that far to go see her. Oregon has not been so impacted like California has, luckily, but they are older, and I definitely wish I could help them more than just staying here. And I wish I would be able to grab their groceries, get them whatever they need, of course with 6 feet of distance. So it's definitely impacted my life in different ways. And I'm definitely ready for it to be over with. Thank you.